This program is a co-production of WTVS, Public Television in Detroit, and WDIV, a post-Newsweek station.
Sam and I are really good friends. We've been friends since like the first week of school I've been here.
Lath and I are competitors right now, but Lath and I are friends always.
Two young men, students at the University of Detroit Jesuit High School, compete in a rite of passage, their first hurrah. Their campaigns for student body president will be a test of character, a test of friendship. It's a race neither candidate wants to lose.
How you doing? I'm Sam Jones. A few of you may know me. I'm running for president, okay? Oh, my boy. My boy. My boy.
Okay, most of you guys already know me. My name is First Hurrah, and I am running for office of president this year. Joe, Monday be out in front at 11 o'clock.
Is it after we eat or before we eat?
Like lunchtime, before we eat, right away. Tony, you coming Wednesday? Yeah. No, yeah, you coming. Not if I can. Yeah, I'm coming. Uh-huh.
There's no way in the world this race is going to be easy. It's going to be tough. There's going to be a lot of people I thought were my friends who are going to be going against me. And there's going to be a lot of people that he thought were his friends going against him. Sam and I are really good friends. We've been friends since like the first week of school I've been here.
Lath and I are competitors right now, but Lath and I are friends always. Because of being friends, it's going to be hard to run against him as a competitor, because as in any campaign, there's always, well, somebody said this about Lath, and somebody said this about Sam. What do you think? And it's going to be hard to stray away from that, but you have to, because we're good friends, and we don't want to risk that.
Winning this means more to me, I think, than anything has in the last 3 years at this school, inside the school. But if I win, and if I win by means of putting him down or cutting him down, then it's not even worth it for myself to win. I wouldn't feel right. I'd rather lose and have him still as a friend than actually win.
What up, fella? You coming to my house Wednesday? Poster party. I'm serious. Wednesday. You and the crew. I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm coming, Doug.
Doug's coming?
You coming?
He's my boy. He's coming.
This Wednesday?
This Wednesday, coming up.
We're gonna gig.
We gonna gig. We gonna gig.
Hey, Sam, who are you running against? Lath? Really? What is this, dog? You're the dark horse, but I'm gonna have to. You know it.
What you might want is a white boy like Nick is getting Kendall Bill to do a speech, and like that, he got a strong ass speaking voice, and white people will vote for him. And he got the black vote already.
Yeah. That's gonna be, because he got a lot of the black vote too.
Totally segregated, man. All the blacks were over there with him, and all the whites were with me. I was like, that's retarded.
Anywhere you go in this country, you're going to find, certain degrees of race consciousness, or, if you will, racism. And U of D, is no different in that aspect. Although, as you can see, looking around the school, the functions, the peer groups, there is very little sense of race within the school.
attention, please. We're going to get started. Press conferences for the presidential candidates.
This question is directed to Lake. Okay, Sam has represented and given inspiration to many members, black and white. What can you offer to the presidency which has not already been offered before?
Race is an issue. It's a hidden issue, but it is an issue. It's obvious that I'm black and Lath is white, and a few people are going to say, well, I'm going to vote for X because B is white or black. But Lath and I have worked kind of hard, very, very hard actually, to try to keep that out of this entire race.
I was wondering if each of you, starting with Sam, can tell me what one of your weaknesses might be in the presidency.
One of my weaknesses is the fact in my campaign that I'm running against a good friend of mine, okay? This can limit some of the things you want to do or want to say, not because the things you want to say or do are necessarily bad or will defame my friend, but just because you want to have as much respect for that person as possible.
I think for many students, it'll be very hard to look at two candidates and not have that little voice in the back of their head that says, okay, this is a black candidate or this is a white candidate. And the second that they do become conscious of that, it's impossible not to have that become, for right or for wrong, part of their decision process.
I agree with Sam. We both are good friends, and we can't say, things against each other that hurt our relationship. But for Sam's fact and mine also, Sam is black and I'm white. And I think a lot of people are using that instead of looking at our qualifications. I think everybody should analyze what we've done and what we can do instead of start basing each other on color.
Actually, more than a race issue, it's a cultural issue. Not just who you hang out with or what color they are, but what type of music you listen to, the culture, where you live. Suburban people tend to vote for other suburbanites. That is if they're not really familiar with the one who's from the city, okay? And naturally, you're just going to vote for whoever's near you, right? If you don't know either candidate whatsoever, then the only thing you have to go on is how are they like you? How is this person like me? If I don't know either one of them, if this guy's like me, he must be okay.
My name is Mike Penn. I also like to address, both you on the dance issue. There's been a lot of problems in the past about the different tastes in music and the different DJs that have been hired. I was wondering if either one of you had a distinctive idea that would help solve the problem.
You experience culture barriers most often at the school dances. Okay, because school dances, there's always a debate. Well, this guy didn't play enough of this kind of music. This DJ didn't play enough of our kind of music. Well, you notice it also at the dances. You walk into the dance floor, a certain song comes on, and you see a mob of people come off and a mob of people go on. And it's no coincidence that these two groups of people are of different color.
The content, in my opinion, between the two candidates is very near the same. Because when it gets right down to it, you want to know who's going to get the job done. I think they're both very capable of taking care of any job at hand that a president would have to take care of. What is different, basically, between the two candidates is the style. Sam's style will just jump right out at you. I mean, the second that you start talking to Sam, it's there. You know what a great leader he is. Lath, is a matter of, watching him at work. He's not as stylistic in that sense. He doesn't make a point of jumping out at you. He's not as fiery a speaker, but he's very thorough. He works, very well with the people around him and in some cases the people under him. He works very well with the administration and he gets the job done. you got to respect what these two candidates are doing. They're basically putting themselves, right out in front of the entire student body, claiming that they have the leadership ability, the intelligence, that they have the ability to produce that would make a good president. And one of them is going to lose.
Lay's campaigning great. I mean, he has the buttons, and buttons is numero uno as far as campaigning goes. Everyone wants them. Last year, to have buttons, it was something that, it's great, you have them, that's great. But this year, it's not something that's great, it's a must.
No, but you got the whole lacrosse vote, man. No, you got the whole lacrosse vote.
If you look at the qualifications, my qualifications, you can see that, I have what I think what it takes.
It is a campaign in a sense, but it's also a popularity contest. It's a campaign in the sense that you have to present what you've done and then how good you are. But when it comes down to the final votes, it's going to matter who you know. It always has, and it probably always will be.
Yeah, Sam's eloquent, but Lay's got the qualifications.
Sam Jones, he's the most qualified. He has the most leadership.
Sam Jones all the way.
We want Lay. Sam Jones.
Most leadership is Sam Jones.
Lay. Sam Jones.
Undecided yet.
There's a lot of stress in this. There's a lot of tension. It's a lot, and it takes its toll. But you have to. There's no other way. You have to live through it, because if you don't, the other person will get ahead. And you have to realize that that person is pretty much going through the same thing too. And if he can do it, I can too.
Welcome to the first annual Freshman Presidential Debate. I'd like to thank Mr. Jones and Mr. Hermes for giving their time to the freshmen, and the administration for letting us do this.
The freshmen right now are a pretty big vote there. They've got a lot of influence. They're the largest class, and they don't know the candidates as well, so they're kind of influential.
Sam has a lot of freshmen pull because of sports. All people in pretty much all the different sports like him. He's just an all-around type of guy. But Lath, he's strong. You can't underestimate him at all, and I don't think it's going to be a landslide in any direction anyway.
Mr. Hermes, without catering to the freshmen, what improvements are you going to make in the school?
First of all, I'd like to improve the dance situation. I'd like to set up a committee or just get an informal group of people to talk about DJs that people know from the school. A lot of the guys are just kind of sitting back and let their senators do all the work. And I think if we get a lot more of you guys, we're not in the Senate itself, participating in Senate events, things will go along a lot smoother and a lot nicer.
For the dance situation, there is a problem, and everybody knows this. There are 3 levels on the Senate. There's the officers, there's representatives and senators, and the student body. I believe that through working more with the 3rd and 2nd level, the student body and the senators and representatives, we can achieve a better unity of the people at our school.
They're both, really good guys. It seems a lot of people are rooting for Lath and a whole bunch for Sam, and it's about even.
I think it's pretty much split from what I've seen, from what I've talked to guys. There are a lot of guys who, don't know either candidates, see them come into homeroom and, say their name and everything, so they sort of know the face, but don't know either of them. But I think it's split, and there are a lot of guys who haven't decided, and the convention is going to be a big thing for that.
Mr. Jones, there is a racial issue here. How do you feel about it, and would you use it to your advantage, and are you?
There is a racial issue. Lath and I, we have decided as hard as we can to downplay this issue. We are good friends, and we don't look at each other as black and white. We look at each other.
Sam's get your buttons.
Alexander isn't here yet. Hey, JP, seen Alexander?
Seen who?
Alexander Whitfield?
No, I haven't seen him at all.
waiting for buttons. I'm waiting for my little campaign buttons. The person who's supposed to bring them is a little late. The buttons are kind of important to, say, the freshmen or a few people who won't know you as much. Other than that, they're just a show. No really big thing.
You have to fight for each vote that you want. You know, and you're thinking, you're wondering, well, who can I get in touch with? Who's going to help me with this? Who's going to get these buttons done? Who's going to make this poster? Is this poster nice enough for me? Is this going to attract enough attention? I'm walking down the halls and I don't see my name. Where are my posters? Well, my poster's here, but why don't I see it? What's the problem? I need to make more posters. Something's wrong. You question yourself about everything. Everything.
Dang, man, ooh. The thing is, I just wish he had come a little earlier, man, so I could have my buttons.
My vote for you is Sam.
He doesn't have any experience inside the Senate compared to me. I co-chaired 2 different events. He co-chaired one and wasn't there for half of it.
Which one?
He co-chaired the Christmas dance. It wasn't his fault he wasn't there, but he wasn't there. He helped in the talent show, but that was because I picked him to help because I was a co-chair for it.
Jesuit High School Student Senate Convention.
Hey, Late. Is your speaker going last or first?
You guys are first. I'm last. Made sure I got that one.
Today we are here to elect our leaders for our school.
This gonna go down, man. This gonna be a tough one.
I like this, man. All I can say is my campaign was fresh.
This race is very important to me. It's very, very important. It gives me a sense of accomplishment if I do this. Because there's the Sam that'll go around and have a lot of fun and act crazy and know a lot of people. But then there's the Sam that needs accomplishment to keep going. It gives me a sense of fulfilling a goal that I've set for myself to work and to be a leader.
Speaking on behalf of Blake Urban.
Winning, it's very important. I don't think about losing. If you lose, you're sort of like, people kind of look down on you for the rest of the year too. They don't, it's like, yeah, he ran for president, but, he lost. So he's not that good of a guy. It's not something everybody wants to experience.
This is it, right here, man. This is it.
56. 56 for who?
Sam.
Benny, call. Go on, tell Bill to bring him. Start lining them up.
Did you get that doorbell? Okay. First thing I want to say is that since the 17 guys turned in their letters, I've been very impressed with the quality of these candidates.
Please take your seats.
You all deserve to win, and I mean it. And I would have been pleased to have any of you guys in. But that's not the case.
Guys, please take your seats. Please take your seats.
I want to say right now, congratulations to the guys that win. And these are the guys. Eric, you're the treasurer.
All right.
Congratulations. John Parrish. John Parrish, you're the secretary.
Good job, John.
John Enright, you're the VP. Congratulations. Congratulations, Sam.
Good job, buddy.
Way to go, man. Way to go. Way to go.
Cool. We gotta stick it to it.
Well, this is it, fellas. Here it is. Your new treasurer of the Student Council, by a margin of 247 to 233, Eric Scheibel.
The winner for next year's Secretary of the University of Detroit Jesuit High School Student Senate by a margin of 282 to 205, Jonathan Parrish.
Your vice president won by a margin of 275 to 208, John Enright. The president for the U of D Student Senate by a margin of 259 to 223, Sam Jones. I did not have a speech made. I did not have a speech prepared to win or lose. I came today to run for the office of president. You people elected me to lead you, to work together. Use me for your ideas, for your goals. Use me as your eyes to see forward. Use me as your feet to walk up the stairs to where you want to go.
I was so close though, man. I mean, what? It was what, 20-something, 30 votes?
It was like 30-something, 30 or 40. You killed me in the freshman. You killed me in the freshman. Hey, dude, seriously, if you need anything next year, you tell me, all right?
Oh, hey,
seriously, because I want to help. I mean, that's the reason I ran, to help.